running ball. Put his shot out wide. Now, Gambi will look to put that behind him and continue as the press Johnson came clearly falling for the Zambians, and that was better than the chance that fell for Gambule earlier. Oh, they push forward once again. All across here. Won't pose any problems in search of Banda. Now, that lull in the air, then Gambule losing out, but Mavuso will keep it alive on the far side. Eswatini here. With their feet, and they, to their credits, have looked up for this battle here. So they win it back in a good area. Tabini will continue his battle here on this near side, losing out this time around. Kulu in the better of him. And back to Nzibu. Again, for those that aren't familiar, just recently joining us here, this is a Group A encounter, Group A with the likes of Eswatini, Zambia, Botswana and Mauritius. 3 groups. Group B having Mozambique, Angola, Seychelles and Lesotho. And C having Namibia, South Africa, Moros and Malawi. So the top 3 sides qualify for semi-final spots, including the one best second place finisher out of all 3 groups. Why this game is of vital importance is both these sides have racked up 3 points. This opening 10 minutes going by, and while it's an encouraging 10 minutes, if you are just joining us, first of all we have to mention the weather. If you watched the earlier game, pace of this game much quicker thanks to the weather conditions dropping considerably. It was as high as 37 degrees earlier on in the day. Grass has been sprinkled, which will have helped cool things down between the 2 games. Will get cooler and cooler as we go deeper into this match in the way of the temperature. Zambia, the side throughout the history of these championships with the highest win percentage, followed by South Africa. Well, Eswatini will look at the stats from the beginning of time, and as far as this, these championships go, and be happy at the fact that they are in the top half of the table, so to speak, in the way of games played, number of wins. Now, going to Zambia, already with the movement of the players out there, you can't tell that they are comfortable with these, or the temperature being what it is now. It seemed draining for Botswana and Mauritius earlier on in the day. There is Nzibu. Joseph Banda operating wide on this near side. Now, Shongwe. On this near side is young Shongwe. Good job of keeping Banda quiet in these earlier stages. Is Lucito Shongwe is for Zini Hotspurs. Zini, that is. Here's the man fouled in. is Shongwe. Played a full 90 minutes in the opening game for Eswatini. What will be interesting is to see whether Makapula takes his own goal kicks going forward in this game. And they were moving from left to right in your picture in the opening game. There was a slight wind in the opening encounter. In the end, we did see the captain Piliso taking all the goal kicks. There is Piliso with the touch. Banda looking to get it moving quickly. Test touch. Now, ball played in field here. Gambe couldn't get beyond the desperate lunge onto the far side by Zabati. That was a walk-place challenge. Needed to get it right, otherwise there would have been an opening there defensively. The play from Kumalo in the middle of the park. And Dube into the mix. Will be a nice midfield tussle between the trios involved in the middle of the park here. Kumalo, Dube, and Kunen for Eswatini, as well as Mumba, Mwenda, and Kanda for Zambia. Tembo early with the ball forwards. Gambi giving chase, having to deal with two. Hoping for support to quickly arrive. It has in the shape and form of Joseph Banda. He's worked it onto the right foot, but hasn't found the right connection in the end. Place for Red Arrows. As Joseph Banda, same club, coached by the head coach here in Chisimbewe. Now, Kambule, strong challenge by Mutale on the far side. He's done a stunning job of keeping it alive as well. Well, as you'd expect, Zambia able to hold on to it and push it around here. A driving one from defense then. Mampande, Paul in then, finds Gambi, serves it up for Banda. Good save. Oh, that's lovely play from the Zambians. All starts with Mampande, the central defender, allowed to drive forward a good number of yards. Yes, Gada. There you go. They really are doing a great job of holding on to it, yeah, showing the different ways in which they can hurt you, looking for the ball over the top. Now the Zambians, good chances to have gone their way. The chance for Banda most recently, a half chance for Gambi, including a full-on chance for Gambi. They are now creating the bulk of the chances that goal we've seen. Nicely done by Kumwenda. Get their set piece a little too quickly for the referees. Like him, here's Kanda now to get it rolling. Trudeau on his near side. Good movement down the flanks here from Mumba. Closely watched. Using out in the battle against Tabati. Now, Eswatini pushing forward with Ngambule on the far side. Attempted to run through, predictable, and well read by Pandey. Seen plenty of it is Kamwenda in these early stages. He has lasted here as Mavuso. Finds Lamini. He's happy to sit.
So why not invite Abontase and take a leaf from the Orobi Gorge swing? So why not
Eventually blown the whistle for Lamini to get some attention, and I'm not too sure if it's the shin or knee that's a problem. That seems to be in a considerable amount of pain. Will be amongst the fan favourites for the Eswatini fans then, so they'll be hoping it's not too serious. In good spirits. They'll be encouraged by the body language of their players out there, looking as though they are up for this game, or the Eswatini players, and looking a confident bunch in the way they've started this game, the way they've tried to get at the Zambians. Although Zambia has also asked some questions of the Eswatini defense on a good few occasions inside the opening 20. Some good moments on either side of the field. Maybe the bulk of those tilted over towards the men in your picture. And as far as that Eswatini bench, the head coach Chisibewe mentioned the Red Arrows coach ended a 7-year wait to be crowned champions. In fact, an 18-year wait to be crowned champions, having last won it in 2004. There he is on the bench with his technical team. 7 years he's been in charge of Red Arrows. He's also worked with this national team here, so splitting his attention. He's assisted by George Chulafia, who was the under-17 head coach for Zambia. But silver at the Region 5 games, losing out to Angola and Lesotho in December. Chulafia, also the Ghana FC assistant coach. And it will be here to Eswatini. Actually, in the coaching department as well for the Zambians, they've got Alfred Lupia, who is the Zesco assistant coach. Bearing in mind, Zesco, of course, were in action over the weekend, called back one of the players, Chibioka, against the Royal of South Africa. Now, yellow card shown here for the foul by Tube. Courtesy Tube, the man who plays his club football with the FC Nevada, picking up the yellow card is Banda. Won't trouble Okakula with that header. Tube who picked up the yellow card. The one change made by Eswatini coming into this match, keep in mind. Good news for Eswatini is that Lamini is back on the field here, looking to Mavuso. Done a good job with his practical Mavuso. Now, nice little touch here, Mavuso. Couldn't find a way through. Gambule looking for the byline. Good strong work defensively then by Motale. Again, once the defender leaves his feet inside the box, he has to time his challenge exceptionally well, which is the case. Now, here's Bande. Loves to drive forward here as the central defender. Gets attack moves that started, finding Mumba. Lamini, victim of a challenge from behind. Good battle between these two here on this near side. Lamini as well as Polo. Now, pulling towards the far side should be Self-truth by Chibale. That is wise enough to allow that ball to go out for the throw-in. Is Emmanuel Mkwasha. Nice turn. A couple of nice turns here. And, well, they are fouled in as Anda went lunging in and will find himself going into the referee's book for the challenge. So, just to watch himself here, Nambi's kicked the ball away, suggesting the free kick should be taken from further back. Here's the set piece. I believe Pedro was going for goal on that occasion, which will come as a bit of a surprise considering the distance and options he had on the edge of the box. Well, forgive Pandit, if the opportunity presents itself, he will drive forward. Strong play out on that far side by Motale. In the end, it's taken two to bring him down. Well, things are getting a little bit physical between these two sides, and well, that's a situation where tempers may very well boil over. Probably under for the time being. Well, it's been a good game here to watch, and has been very captivating so far. Let's get up well. As I see within, but difficult header to bring back into the box as we approach the half-hour mark. Mavuso, beautifully done, beautifully done. He's back to goal once again. Now Gambule has a support out on that far side. Pande. Again, Zambia happy to play the ball out here rather than just kick it upfield. Mumba amongst those getting the touches here that hope to open up the Eswatini midfield to play through. Tigu. Mwenda. Kanda. Let's turn. Come out to find the yard as well. As Shibali out to the far side now. Defending. Impressive from Ntabati. Now, something could be on here for the Zambians as Mumba isn't allowed the yard to ascend in the cross, and as we approach the half-hour mark, very little separating Eswatini and Zambia. Good contest this between these two sides. Now, byline, ball in. Oh, but I didn't expect it to get through the two defenders. It did in the end. Mwenda took the turn, but turned into trouble. Now, race on here. Won by Tembo. Had a very good game. Kumwenda up to this point. Kanda. It's Kumwenda again. Rushed Was Mumba still able to find the teammate on the far side? In the end, it won't go out for the goal kick. Well, there you have it. Here's Sambwewe. And the technical team, watch on here. Oh, Chisimbebe, beg your pardon. Watch on with half an hour having gone by. Eswatini giving as good as they're getting. And a very good game of football. Minus the goals up to this point. Some well, gifted players out there to enjoy watching. That's nicely done. Kumalo as he works it out wide. Then Kabule with the ball back in. This should be. Oh, it's come off the crossbar. What a chance. Here's another. And Eswatini will feel then there should be one up. Beautifully done out on that far side in the combination between Kumalo and Gambule. Kumalo it was with that shot that came off the crossbar. And well, Zambia looks like they were rocking there for just a moment. Both these sides have created some lovely chances. Good game of football this. Eswatini making a bit of a statement with the way they've gone out and played this match. Just the way they've approached it, their mind state and their confidence has made for a very good game. Here's Mumba. Wenda set up for Mumba. Oh, good save. Got done well. Damagagula. They've given away a corner, but he came up with a good save then, and in the end his reflexes were good enough to see him get up once again and deny Zambia a possible second chance. Mumba again, banging it into the defender this time. Here's Gambi. The ball infield here. Comes it up from the angle, and well, Charlie was the man who was hoping to curl it into the top corner. In the end, left to offer his apologies. Emmanuel Mukosha with the last shots. Plays for Green Eagles. The challenge, legal one. Nice touches. As the ball goes out of play here on this near side. That's Soko back for a foul for the challenge, then a late one on Mavuso. Now, decision against the Zambians here. I do suspect the reason for that is a handball from Chibale. Again, they need to watch themselves in their protest here against the Namibian referee. They want to talk themselves into trouble. From the last 10 minutes of what's been a very watchable first half here, full of quality entertainment, near goal-scoring moments for both sides. Here's the final warning here for Wangambi. He's had too much to say to the referee. So, Eswatini. Well, going to make use of that set piece. Looking to go for goal then was Mavuso. Tell you what, the other teams in this group will be watching their next opponents and knowing just how tough their tasks will be. But with Botswana hoping for another batch of 3 points, but against Zambia, which may be a very tough ask for the men in sky blue and white, that being Botswana in the next encounter. Mauritius up against Eswatini in the next match. They themselves may be thinking that may be quite an uphill battle for them. If they've seen the quality and noted the quality, or even appreciated it as much as we have here inside the opening 35. Joseph Banda. Nice touch by Mumba to the run out to the far side. Again, it's Zambia. There's a probe here through Banda, who played through the cluster of players on the edge of that box. Last 10 over this first half. High entertainment here. Minus the goals. If you are just joining us, do suggest you stay with us. Lovely football here from a Southern African point of view that is of high quality for youngsters that are the future of COSAFA football. Future stars of the southern tip of the continent. Offside. Now, with the quality we've seen in this first half, it's very hard to believe we will reach the midway point of the game without there being a goal scored. Protecting the ball well. Under, winning the set piece. Nice touch. Oh, lovely work then by Mumba. His influence growing in this match. He's found the teammate. Here's a chance. Drilled home. Beautifully done by the Zambians. As Chibale opens the scoring in some style. And Mumba gets a lovely assist with the ball across. Well, what's to say, it was hard to see this game reaching the midway point without there being a goal scored. When it comes, it's the Zambians that break the deadlock and celebrates a beautifully crafted goal. Plus the finish from Shibali, thundering it beyond Makakula. So, now, what will be crucial for them is to take this lead into the half-time break. And not make any errors here. Keep in mind, Eswatini have looked a side that might very well have a goal in them themselves here. They have given as good as they've gotten and have asked some serious questions of the Zambian defense themselves. So the men in blue get the ball started for Zambia. What will be crucial with that goal scored is the fact that they would have silenced the fans in the stands. Now, ready to go forward here. Approaching the last 5. Very good first half here. Good quality in the chances created. Lovely class in the goal scored. 2 very good sides here. Can Eswatini find an equalizer before the end of this first half? Give the fans something to really cheer about during the half-time period. It's Chongwe. ball down the line, hoping to find Dlamini. Out for the throw-in. Now, nice touch, nice turn, good movements. Could be a chance in the making here. Dlamini early with the ball across. Now, here's a chance. Great save. Superb save in from Tembo. And again, Dlamini, a real threat when he gets going on this right side. Tembo with one of his best moments in this match. Eswatini once again looking a real threat when they get going in Twinger. Into the near post, and it will be another corner. Ball in, not defended on the near post. There was a proper contest on then that involved Piliso as well as Nzigu. Nzigu came on tops. Vital now not to make any defensive mistakes for Chelsea Mbewe's side. Kumendo battling and losing out to Tube. Panda back to Tembo. Zigu allowed to drive forward here. Is Nzigu, who's gone forward a long way for the pass out to Banda out wide. Gambi, Banda couldn't get on to the end of it. This is a very good game of football. Maybe the best quality, and I say this respectfully to all the other matches played, but the best quality we've seen here at the Somhlolo Stadium. Both these sides have really had a proper go at each other and asked some serious questions of each other defensively. Good contest on in the middle of the park. Mumba, good player this Mumba. Panda. Panda still plays it in, and the header just over from Ngambi. Did have Makakula worried, and Ngambi with that header. He's had a good few opportunities, one clear-cut chance that he'll feel he should have put away. Now, here's the ball played over by Eswatini. Nice little back heel. Keeping it moving is Kumalo. Good communication defensively. Under pressure, they did so well. They did the Zambians as they push forward once again here. Last minute of an exciting 45. Dlamini. He's been a real threat on this right side when he's gotten into crossing positions. Twice he's created goal-scoring opportunities for the likes of Ngambule. There will be a couple of minutes added on to the end of this first 45. Will it be Zambia who will hold on to the lead, or maybe even stretch it going into the half-time break? Or will Eswatini finds an equalizer.
Additional time, 2 minutes.
Happy to hold on to it here. Secure the lead into the half-time break. Not much pressing from the fronts coming from Eswatini, so the Zambians will move it about, take their time about things. Late challenge on the captain, and now, that will just help it eating away at a few seconds for Eswatini. Well, another foul committed here. A stop-start affair in ending out this first half. There you have it. End of a very good first half here between these two nations. They really have given us some good entertainment here, and it's the Zambians that will take the lead into the halftime break. It's Swale with the all-important opener in their smash after a wonderfully created move here. That was a good team goal, and he's finished a composed one. Whilst Eswatini themselves created moments, they hit the crossbar. They also had a few more chances, and a good tussle, as we expected, between Eswatini and Zambia at the end of the first 45. Good quality between these two sides as the tussle for top spots in Group A will continue in the second 45. At the end of the first half, then, it is Eswatini, no, Zambia 1. and the quality has been amongst the best we've seen so far at these championships. Zambia coming out of the change room, go through this ritual every match before getting on to the second half then. And for Eswatini, chasing this game here by just a goal, they seriously had some good opportunities in that first half. They've brought a great mind frame into this encounter and are looking to take the game to Zambia. That's been the most impressive part of their game. They played their natural game. They've looked the part out there and, well, matched the Zambians step for step, even hitting the crossbar, forcing a save from the Zambian Tembo on a good few occasions. And up to this point, the goal, the major difference, Zambia may be creating a couple or so more chances more than Eswatini, but still Eswatini looking a real threat, especially with the front three of Mavuso, Dlamini and Gambula. Now, Eswatini getting the action underway. They will attack to the left of your picture in the blue, and Zambia in the copper and black will attack the right. To have a good number of quality players in this Zambian side, it should be said here. Threats, goal threats from the likes of Ngambi, Panda, Chibali, who has scored already, quality in the creative department from Mumba. Defensively, we've seen this on a number of occasions now when Pande has pushed forward to start moves from right at the back, where these driving runs going forward really do kickstart some exciting moments for the Zambians. Middle of the park, they've got quality in Kumwenda Kanda. Here is the captain Kanda. Good work to win it back. Lovely ball to that far side. Here's the opening for Eswatini right away, right at the start of that second period. And it's Dlamini who's blasted over. Had a good game so far. Looked to create mostly in the first half. That's his first look at goal. A little frustrated with himself that he wasn't able to keep that down. Lovely pass to find him on that far side. Beauty of a ball, I do suspect, from Dube. Mavuso finds Gambule having straight into an offside position. Now, the Zambians will be looking to extend their lead. The next goal in a game that suggests there should be more than just the couple of goals we've seen will be of crucial importance, more than the one goal we've seen, I should say. So the next goal will be of crucial importance. These two central defenders, so impressive. Technically on the ball, they really are a great pairing in the heart of that Zambian defense here. Now, keep in mind, the battle here is for top spot in the group going into the last round of matches. Both had won their opening encounters. Foul going the way of Zambia for the challenge from behind then. There's another challenge from behind, this time on Joseph Banda. And, well, for Eswatini, they need to be careful with the set pieces around that box. There could be a serious problem here if Zambia come up with the quality to find that all-important next goal in this match. Will give them the 2-goal cushion with, well, the bulk of the support very much behind Eswatini. It will really knock a lot of the spirits out of the Somhlolo Stadium here. So, men standing over this. And there it is! Just wide, and it did have Makakula worried as he launched himself at that ball. Gambule. Mavuso shrugs off a couple of challenges, but the whistle does go against him now. He's gone to ground here, as though he's been shot. Don't know if there was much of contact on him. It happened after the whistle had gone, and there's a yellow card awaiting him when he comes to. He'll look up and be surprised at what awaits him. The referee from Namibia, Willem Aitenboek. So, 5 minutes into the second half here. Eswatini hoping to turn this match around here. Zambia in the driving seat, but, well, Eswatini have themselves looked good for a goal, it need be said, in the first half. Haven't been any clear-cut chances here in the second. Ran into one of the Italian scouts during the halftime break, told him, good game. This, he said, yeah, very good game. But the results, maybe not so great for the home support. Have to agree with him on that one. So, Pande, to my surprise, is another player that's gone to ground here. Do suspect there may have been a bit of bleeding then to deal with. Now, interesting reading the body language for those out either bench here. Don't think even the Zambians with the lead on their side can relax. They don't look relaxed on that Zambian bench. Dlamini with the touch. Mumba. Banda. Well, another player has gone to ground. He has been a stop-start affair since the beginning of this second half. And Banda here, encouraged to get back up onto his feet. Won't take up too much time before doing so. Approaching the first 10 minutes of this second half. Keep in mind there are two venues that have been used so far in these championships. We've seen the Somhlolo Stadium, this venue right now, as well as the Mavuso Stadium used. Today, the action very much at the Somhlolo Stadium, in fact, will be until Comoros take on Malawi, and Namibia, South Africa in Group C action next. And that will be tomorrow. That will be at the Mavuso Stadium. Will be some exciting action here at the Somhlolo Stadium to look forward to tomorrow. With, for one, Seychelles taking on Lesotho in a Group B action. Those two sides at the bottom half of the group. Then Mozambique taking on Angola, both scoring 5 on the opening day of Group B. So that's a game to look forward to in closing out the action here tomorrow. Yesterday was a day full of goals, 14 in total. Now, all in down the line. No worries for Eswatini. Kambule with the ball in fields. Mavuso gets the return. Now, there's the ball in. Did he handle? And a chance, half chance, maybe a bit of a look at goal then goes begging for Eswatini. So there's a bit of discipline that seems to have been lacking defensively in Tembo's eye as he gives Nzigi and Mbande a bit of an earful. Again, another moment of encouragement for the Eswatini team here. 10 minutes into the second half. You feel the excitement rising in the stands as soon as that chance very nearly presented itself. Here's Banda. Kumwenda. Mumba. Good ball here by Mumba. Could be a chance still here. Looking for a second. Is Chibale. Pull out. Corner it will be. So, it's Zambia that is waiting to make a change here. Now, ball in, far post, the header! Well, was it a defensive header is the question. It's gone right on the mark. Yes, it was. Up for another corner. And Eswatini looking to hold on here and deny Zambia the 2-goal cushion. Same drill. Banda gets the set piece. And a yellow card for a raised arm in the face of the opponent. So Zambia will have a set piece here as we approach the 1 hour mark. Shibali. Has a goal, looking for an assist. Well, good numbers on the offensive end here for Zambia. Everybody barring one back in defensive areas for the host nation. Ball into the near post. Well, the change can be made here for the Zambians. A couple of changes, in fact, it will be. So, it's Mwenda that will make way here for Zambia. On in his place is Mwanza, Kelvin Mwanza. Another change will be made. Mwanza on the field now. And the man who's just come on is Derek Yala. Yala with his first touch, just having come on. In fact, both new players involved in this move that's gone out for the throw-in on the far side. We've had an hour's play here at the Somhlolo Stadium. Mwanza with yet another touch. Mwanza, who has just come on, plays his club football with Musa FC. Derek Bulaya with Green Eagles. Well, there will be another player down here to suspect a Gambi. Here is Gambi again. Kanda. Pande over to Nsegu as the Zambians exercise some patience once again as they look to find the openings going forward, and they create them impressively. Now, turnover. Eswatini to try and turn it up going forward here. Throw in taken quickly. Definite foul for the challenge then on Akunene. So a good battle in the midfield as Calvin Kunene plays for Mhlambanyatsi community. Top-notch goalkeeping. One of the best at these championships in your picture from a goalkeeping point of view is Tembo. The pressure applied right from the front then. A good job in getting it clear under pressure for Fakudze. Nice touches in the middle of the park here. Still pressure on. Zatlamini gets the all-important touch. Mavuso. So creative playing with these back to goal then Mavuso. Well, out to that far side. Didn't quite work out for Gambule, trying to chest trap it down to a teammate. Now, Eswatini, again looking to open it up with the space available on this near side to Dlamini. Good work to ensure the ball didn't arrive. Gambule battles on with Chulu, who felt he had played the ball first. Gives the referee a death stare. Gets a yellow card as well. Do suspect this for his protest after the decision was made. Well, they've done a good job of applying pressure from the front here. Eswatini in themselves, they are throwing in a good area. Still can't make much of it. Here's Gambi, who's dropped back just a bit here since the introduction of Buyala. Buyala now the furthest man forward, weighing the number 20 on his back. Well, challenges flying in on that far side, and it is Fakutekin who is involved in on the defensive end for Eswatini. He plays his club football for Sisonke. For the Zambians, they won't be able to relax until they find that second. For Eswatini, crucial that it's they that score next. Oh, Lenia, keeper's coming a long way. That's good goalkeeping, good judgment of the flight to the ball as well by Magakuna. Would have hoped to top it off with better distribution. Gambi. Well, Gambi's running back in a lovely area here. Now, can he find a teammate? Very much a left-footed player on the right here. With the cutback, finds a teammate! And 2-0 it is to Zambia. And pushing forward is Mutale, the right back, who, wow, blasts one beyond Makakula and gives Zambia the all-important 2-goal lead here. Beautifully created by Ngambi, who won it high up the field and had the composure to look up and find the best possible option, which was Mutale pushing forward. The angle of his run was top-notch as well, and Eswatini immediately will make a couple of changes. So Mabuza will be making way here, and coming on in his place, Fuba. Another player that will be coming on is Mugelo Nkambule. And with just over 20 minutes remaining in this match, Eswatini get the action underway again. Zambia with the all-important lead now. 2 goals to the good. Will there be much of a response, one wonders, from the home team here? Now, Mumba on the move on that far side. Early with the ball in, it's a beautiful take. And in the end, the shot just wide. Didn't have enough power. Looking to get onto the end of it was Gambi. Here's a big man who moves well. Is Buyala. Nice first touch. They really are comfortable with the ball at their feet, the likes of Shibali. Ganda. Ntsegu. They are nice on the ball. Mwanza now with the touch for the Zambians. Good one too. kept moving here on this near side. They are looking threatening, the Zambians, when they do push forward. Have a menacing look about them. Nice turn, this. Stuck under his feet with a couple of runners on either side then. That's well read. Pande. Ngambi destroys one. Just didn't give his opponents enough of a chance of getting on to the end of it. That ball let a bit of curl in towards the run being made. Rihanna battling with the captain here, Piliso. Heavy first touch. Technically, this Zambian side is absolutely top-notch here. So hard to find a weak link in their squad. Zaganda. Picks it up once again here. Keeps it moving. Nothing wrong with that challenge. Eswatini pushing forward. They need to pull one back here with enough time to allow themselves a chance to search for an equalizer. Wiala, strong, good first touch as well. Challenge was a legal one. Got to the ball first. Not to the ball, but of the man. Gambi. Mwanza, under pressure. Well, it's out from their body language here. They are in a hurry. The young men from Eswatini getting through the byline here. Matale didn't believe he did much wrong then to give away a foul. Looking to have a word with the referee, who's having none of it. So set piece it is to Eswatini. Under 20 minutes remaining. Need a couple of goals here. They can't pull one back. It'll make for an interesting closing to this match. It's amazing how much the temperature has dropped here in Lobamba. Ball in far post. Oh, there was a definite chance for Eswatini. Could be one still. There we go. There's a touch, and in the end, it's gone over the bar. So a couple of half chances for Eswatini then. Well, has to be said, in all fairness here, Eswatini have looked aside that does have at least a goal in them. Have to be worried about the defensive side of the game now, as Gambi picks a good ball here to Mumba. That's a good ball across, and good goalkeeping. Just in the nick of time as well, with two players advancing in on him. Makakula did well. Strength needed here. Well, to their credit, the Eswatini youngsters haven't given up on this fight, still very much in it, although they are now facing a bit of a mountain to climb. 2 goals to the good, Zambia. Good contest this has been between these two nations. Goals from Chibale and Motale on either side of the half-time break. See Swaziland or Eswatini chasing the game here. What a set piece for the challenge on Dlamini on that far side. They will want to get him active on the ball. He really was a threat in the first half, operating wide on the right. He started the second wide on the left, and hasn't been quite as effective. Back on that right side is Dlamini, where he's won the set piece. Six in the box, one lurking just outside of it. The men in blue desperate to pull one back. They'll get a corner after Biala got the last touch defensively for Zambia. Well, the referee letting them know inside that box, he's got their eye on them. That's great goalkeeping. Superb stuff for the big man Tembo. Takes so much pressure off his teammates with that ability. Change will be made here. It's Eswatini to make it. Kumalo will be coming off. And Muslim Kwanta will come on in his place. Plays for Hluti Terrors as the man just done. That's a lovely ball. Lovely vision out to the far side. Mumba. Gambi. Now, one of the men in off the pitch here is Fuba. We're going to make things happen creatively going forward. Now, things are getting spicy with the players outside the field involving Ngambule and Mutale. Those two have battled against each other throughout the afternoon here. Just over 10 minutes remaining in this encounter. Men push forward here for Eswatini as the ball comes in, and well, it was a cross-camp shot that needed Tembo's attention. Concedes the corner. Did think he may have been slightly overcommitted to his left then. Mumba. Now, can they find the opening here? Eswatini with the ball out to Dlamini. Back across again. So, things will get interesting in this group. when one considers. Next up for Zambia is a game against Botswana, who picked up 3 points early on today, whilst Eswatini will be up against Mauritius in the next game. Those games will both kick off at the same time at 3:30. One here at the Somhlolo Stadium, Eswatini Mauritius, whilst out at the Mavuso Stadium, Zambia will take on Botswana. The goal scorer is the man making way here. Shabale found the first for Zambia. Good game he's had. And the man coming on in his place, Moses Mulenga, plays for Power Dynamos. Nice take. Decent ball in towards that near post. Asking a little too much of the long legs. Mabuyala. Good work on the near side by Eswatini. Very much a right-footed player is Atvuba. Always brings it over to his stronger right foot in order to play the ball across. Sensible defending on that occasion from Fakute. Under 9 minutes remaining on the clock now. Still, Eswatini in need of a couple of goals here. Careless with the ball on that occasion. Tuba. Well, there are some nations that have made a real statement with the way they've gone about business. The Zambia is most definitely one. And the side that's really looks strongest here in Group A. Group B has seen both Mozambique and Angola make statements in the opening match. We'll have a better idea with those two face off tomorrow as to which of those is the strongest. Keep in mind the Mozambique is the defending champions, so that alone gives them the respect they deserve coming into this tournament. The one group that's hard to tell is the one last, Group C, Namibia, South Africa, Comoros, and Malawi. Malawi haven't beaten South Africa. Comoros having come up with their first ever win at these under-20 championships throughout their history against Namibia. Keep in mind, Namibia were losing finalists last time around, so that group has done a good job of keeping us guessing so far. Hard to tell out of that group. South Africa, yes, were beaten 2-0 by the Comoros in that encounter, or rather by Malawi, I should say, that encounter, but they had all of the ball, all of the chances, just a couple of chances, including one penalty, meant Malawi walked away 2-1 winners, while South Africa couldn't take their chances, including from the penalty spot. So still very difficult to tell how things will pan out in that particular group. Got me the man that's committed the foul. Don't think Gabuli agrees with the referee when it comes to that decision. Going to have to live with it. Time running out here for Eswatini. And the 6 minutes now remaining in this match. Zambia, who kept a clean sheet in their first match, will now be harboring aspirations of keeping another clean sheet against Eswatini. I'll be in a hurry. Police and company taking the set piece. Again, carelessly given away. Need to at least make the Zambians fight to get the ball clear and not make it easy for them here in the closing stages. In the game where, for the most part, Eswatini have done a stunning job of keeping Zambia honest in this game. Reality beginning to set in for Mduduzi, Umalo, and the technical bench is such a good player. Is Mpande at the heart of that defense, as well as Nzigu. Mwanza. Mumba. Yellow card shown. Do you believe to Fakuze? So, they won their first encounter with a 3-0 scoreline. Zambia, can they once again get 3 goals here? He got a brace last time around at Ngambi with his left foot. Looking to open his account here today. Gets the save out of Makaku, who cut down well. Parried it out for the corner. Mumba. One thought in mind for Ngambi, that's to pull the trigger. Wanza. Drop of the shoulder, lovely first touch, loses his man then. Couldn't keep it moving though. Completing his pass to Ngambi. There will be 3 minutes added on to the end of the 90. Eswatini is still in a hurry to try and get things moving. They thought they had the throw-in. Here's Mutale, man who scored that all-important second here. Yellow card for that challenge, no doubt about it. Quanta, the man who's come in off the bench here, going over the ball then on Kanta. Plays for Hluti Terra, or Terras. Do you believe there may be a bit of frustration now coming through from a few of the Eswatini players, giving away a few fouls here where they've gone slightly over the top with some of their challenges? big inquiry on amongst the players now. A few of the attacking players are a little frustrated that fouls have been given away. Time is running against them. Well, they've stayed on here till the end. To their credit, still good entertainment, a very good game of football this has been. Zambia once again showing their class. Eswatini may look back at the chances they've missed in this match when you consider they did hit the post, did force some saves out of tempo, did have moments. Certainly did have some good moments for a long time this match. So both these sides giving as good as they've gotten until the opening goal. Pandit floating one into the box. Wanza with the slight mistake. Good movement on that far side. Now Dlamini with runners, pull in. Oh, defender could have very easily turned that in. In the end, it's good work as defender and goalkeeper come together. Both Mutale and Tembo have felt the effects of coming together. Will be yet another change made here. Mutandwa is waiting to come on here for the Zambians. Now, it's Eswatini with time very much working against them here. They have scored a couple, or have conceded a couple, I beg your pardon. It's Zambia that have scored a couple. Zambia, the two have a man down here injured. In fact, a couple of them. Tembo's one. I'll give him as much time as he needs to get it together, which also buys time for Mutale, who's also got injured when those two players crashed into one another. It's a hard one to take for the Eswatini lads on the bench. They had their moments, certainly took the game to the Zambians. Could have been a very different story if they were able to convert their chances, especially the one that crashed off the crossbar with the scoreline still at 0-0. So, the change that we'll be looking to further eat away at the clock here in favor of the Zambians. We'll see the Atletico Lusaka man coming on. Gift Mpande, one of the two central defenders, another that plays for Atletico Lusaka. That's one back in a good area. Good block to deny the cross from getting into the box. Another delivery. Chance here. Won't matter. Flags up for offside.
Substitution for Zambia. Jersey number 14, Charles Mumba, is replaced by jersey number 12, Kingston Mutuanda.
well, 4 minutes. But now we then on to the 90, and it's looking almost a definite case here for the Zambians with the change made. It's Mumba that will make way another good showing for the man wearing the number 14 jersey here. It's looking another good day for the Zambians. Well, he will get a touch. The new man just on, Mutandwa. Mulenga. Early with the ball in. Keepers done well at reading that and coming out. Makakola. Well, for Zambia, it's 100% record in starting off this Total Energies under 20 AFCON Egypt 2023 COSAFA qualifying group. They once again take top spot in the group here, having won their opening 2 games, but they were up against a serious test here today, with Eswatini really keeping them honest for the most part, but then that's showing the true quality of this Zambian side. Goal scored by Motale as well as Shabale as they go on to impressively to away with the host nation here, who will have to battle on in the game that remains with a hope of being a best second place finisher. Zambia getting the better of Eswatini with a 2-0 scoreline. What a showing from the Zambians. Really was a tough game. The home side could have had their moments and will feel maybe they should have gotten more out of this match. And, well, if they'd taken their chances, it could have been a very different story. That being for Eswatini. So many good players from a Zambian point of view here. It'll be interesting to see who, in the end, gets the Man of the Match award. It's another good showing. One of the tournament favourites, the most successful side at under 20 level on the COSAFA, or in the COSAFA region, are the Zambians. They, again, take full control of Group C going into the last round of matches. So, your man of the match is Umba, who's had a stunning game. Then the man of the match award to be handed over by the Honourable Aries Bulunga, the Minister of Sports, Culture and Youth Affairs. Well, for the Zambian side here, they gather as a group after a job well done on a day where they were really tested by Eswatini, winning it by 2-0 to stay top of the group.